Hello and welcome to my channel Talisman Tarot. In this reading I want to ask the cards and spirit directly through channeling about who would say yes to you if you asked them out on a date, who would want to date you if you asked them out. And I have 7 groups here that you can choose from. This will be group number 1, this will be group number 2, this will be group number 3, this will be group number 4, this will be group number 5, this will be group number 6, and this will be group number 7. And so I will ask you to use your intuition and choose the group that speaks to you the most, the group that catches your eye, and that group will be your group. And if you need any more time to choose, you can just pause the video, but if you don't need any more time, then just head down to the description box below and find the timestamp for your particular group and click on that, and your reading should appear in front of you. And while you're down there in the description box below, make sure to check out my guide on how to book a personal reading from me. I love doing personal readings for you guys. It's always a pleasure. So please check that out. But let's focus on this reading right now. Pick your group and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. You chose this Inner Child Tarot deck, and I'm going to start with some channeling and then I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 1? The people who will choose group number 1. Who would say yes if group number 1 asked them out? Which person in group number 1's friend group or life or environment, like the people around group number 1, which one of them would say yes if they asked that person out? Okay, so I'm getting a name here for maybe some specific people. So I'm getting a Nathaniel or Nate. So Nathaniel. I'm also getting a Peter. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more general information for you, so that like a common denominator for you about this person who would be interested in dating you if you ask them out. So Spirit, can you give me a common denominator for all of the viewers about the person who would be interested in dating them if they ask them out? Okay, so this is someone who might wear sports shoes. So I know that could be anyone, but I feel like this is someone who likes to wear sneakers, maybe Adidas or Nike or something like that. I want some more information about this person who would say yes. This person could wear like a beanie or a cap, like. I feel like this person's head is like this is kind of covered by something, at least like a hat or a cap or a beanie. I feel like it's not a hat, or like not like a I don't know, but more like a beanie or a cap. So this person could have a mustache, but the mustache this person has is maybe not, like, probably not a thick one, but like maybe a bit of a thin one. But I feel like that's specific for some of you. So is there something that a hint for these people so that they will know exactly who this is? A hint, something unusual that this person does, or so that something about them that's unusual so that they will know who this is. This person might have a crooked tooth somewhere in not necessarily very, it's not like very crooked, but it's still maybe to the point where you notice it maybe the second time or the third time you look at them, but I feel like it's not something you notice like right away, but it seems like it's there. So this person could also have a gap between the front teeth. But I'm gonna shuffle. So I'm gonna shuffle these cards. These cards are a bit big, so it's like a bit hard to get the. I'm kind of gonna do it this way. At first, at least. I know this looks a bit chaotic, but they are just a bit too big for my hands. But I like these cards. I couldn't get them any smaller. It's kind of a shame, but that's why I rarely use them. But I felt drawn to using them in this reading. So, yeah. Okay, so with the Four of Swords, so this is someone who is maybe a bit. This is someone who's laid back, someone who's relaxed, not the type of person who's very like jittery. Like, this is someone who knows how to be calm and peaceful, and this person could be slightly too passive sometimes. Like, sometimes this person might not react like right away. Like, this person might react a bit afterwards, like after the fact. Like, if there's an argument, they might not react during the argument, but then they might say something later. And this person with this card here, like, this is also some children on a log boat or something like that. I don't know the name of it, but they are fishing, and this person could have grown up on the countryside. This person could live in the city now, but I think their childhood was in the countryside, somewhere a bit more silent, somewhere a bit more peaceful, and I think that's where they got their more peaceful way of being. Like, so yeah, I think this is a type of person who doesn't necessarily need a lot of things to happen, like around them. Like, they don't need a lot of entertainment. This person could smoke weed, but just to put that out there. But I don't think it's true for every one of you. But I feel like for some of you, they might smoke weed, and maybe this person is even someone that you have someone that you're friends with who you wouldn't want to date. I'm kind of sensing that for some of you, that maybe you're not that happy knowing that this person would say yes to dating you, because maybe you feel like this is probably not marriage material. This is maybe more a type of person that you would shag just for one night and kind of leave it at that, because there's just, like, I feel like this person is very chill, and that's a good thing. And it could just be because of the countryside background, but I just feel like some of the chillness comes from smoking marijuana. Like, I feel like that could be contributing to the peace within them. So, but I'm not sure about that one. But I feel like if that's the case, maybe that is one of the deal breakers that might make you feel like you don't actually want to date them, because they might not be a very serious person. But yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But so with the Eight of Swords, I feel like this person is very passive. This person probably has had a crush on you for a long time, but they don't want to ask you out. So they are waiting for you to ask them out. And so yes, they would say yes to you if you asked them out, but they wouldn't want to take initiative. And I think it's because they are very passive. They don't, and I don't even think it's because they are afraid of rejection. I think it's more because of just pure passivity, not really taking action, not really making a decision, because it takes a lot of, a lot of planning and a lot of brain power, and that sounded condescending, but it does need some more, like to take initiative. You kind of have to put a lot of thought into it, and you have to plan it out first, and it does require something that this person might not be fully ready to commit to, like even committing to asking someone out. Like, that seems like too much of a commitment to expect from this person, because this person might think very, very short into, like, their attention span is very limited in a sense, and they just don't really plan things out. So, but they would say yes if you asked them out. So, I am sensing that for some of you, this person could be an ex of yours. It's not for all of you, but I feel like for some of you, this is someone you dated in the past, and maybe you kind of left them. maybe not with complete closure, because this person would still be into trying again. So I think they didn't really get the message the first time that this wasn't gonna work out. So at least it didn't feel that way on their part. So maybe you broke up with them, and so they still feel like this could, that there could be a second chance here, and that it might be different the second time around. And yeah, so there could be something with spiders here. This person could do something with their hands, for a living. I don't know. If you still don't know who this is, or if you're still kind of like, if you still want some more signs in order to really determine who this is, so that there's no like confusion, then there is something about them doing something with their hands. Maybe maybe a job that requires them to do something. And that could be a lot of things. Like this could be like they might play the guitar. They might weave, or like do something this person could even be a hairdresser, or like or a carpenter, or like even someone who does art, some kind of art form where they use some materials where they have to kind of curl them up, or make a braid out of some materials. Yeah, so. But that's not for all of you, that's just for some of you. But I feel like this person is very good with their hands nonetheless. So there is something about an S here, like because these children, they are walking in an S shape. So this person's name could start with an S. There's also an 8 here, like this is actually a snake that's like forming the shape of the number 8, or an infinity sign, but I feel like it's just an 8, and so it could be anything that rhymes with 8, like Nate, as I said before, or Kate, or Blake. I know it's kind of a stretch, but I don't know. Tate. So with the 2 of hearts, which is 2 of cups, I feel like this is someone who this could be someone you have been intimate with before. So yeah, there is that part. So maybe for some of you, you have been intimate with them, but for others of you, this card could indicate that this person is a water sign. So this person could be a Cancer, or a Scorpio or a Pisces. But there's also a sense of this person could have been this person could have worked on the sea before, on a platform, like a drilling platform, or some kind of some kind of watery sea-like workplace, I guess. This person could have worked on a boat at some point in their life. And I feel like you two might have talked to each other about love, and it might not have been in the context of you two dating, but you might have had a conversation with this person regarding relationships, or how maybe marriage is like something about marriage, something about maybe even gender roles or something like that. Like maybe you kind of didn't really agree with this person, so maybe that is also why you don't really want to date this person, even if you found out that they would actually say yes if you asked them out. That is a good confirmation, and of course it would be nice to know that beforehand. And so, but I still think now, even though you know this person would say yes, I feel like you wouldn't ask them out, because maybe this person has some, maybe a bit old school standpoints on gender roles and how marriage should be, and so I'm kind of sensing that could be a deal breaker for you. So yeah. I'm also kind of getting something here about this person being a bit of a bit of a what's it called? An imitator, or like someone who kind of not an imitator. That's the wrong word. I'm trying to get to the right word. But this person might have some flock mentality. Like this person might do and say what the flock wants them to say, or expects them to say. And so this person might be highly influenced by a group of people that they are friends with, or that they are even a part of, like some kind of maybe a collective or some kind of commune or something that they live in. So now they feel like they are kind of a part of that, and so they have to have some of the same opinions as they do, or they might just mimic what other people say, and so they might have some tendencies to I know this sounds a bit fucked up. I'm very sorry. I know that some of you might feel like this is a bit too negative, or that I'm reading into it or something. But I just feel like this person, like if you need a hint, another hint about this person, if you're still a bit conflicted between two people that sounds kind of similar to this description, and you kind of want the last thing to really determine which one of these people actually is the one we're talking about, then I feel like it's maybe the one that kind of has a tendency to mimic other people, kind of use the same lingo as their friends, kind of say the same things and do the same things as their friends do, and that doesn't necessarily have to be bad, because sometimes when people mimic other people, it's actually a sign of great respect for that person. And so sometimes people just do that because, and that it also has something to do with feeling like you're in love. Like sometimes when you're in love with someone, you end up kind of mirroring them and doing some of the same behavior, like adopting some of the same behaviorism, and it can be a good sign of respect. So if this person kind of adopts some of your lingo, or like if this is someone you're friends with, and you kind of notice that they use some of the words that you have used or something, then it is a good sign that they are actually very fond of you. So it is like we're all mimicking each other. Like that is a very normal human thing, to mimic each other. So like there's not a person on earth who doesn't mimic another person. That is what we do. None of us are actually unique. So we're all influenced by each other and inspired by each other. So I don't know, but I just but this person might do it a bit more than other people do, but that's not something we need to hold against them, because it might just be their way of showing appreciation to another person. I'm gonna shuffle some of these Gypsy Oracle cards just to get a bit more information about this person who would say yes to you. There might be other people who would say yes to you if you ask them out. So make sure to check out like if some of the other groups also kind of stood out to you when you were choosing the groups or the group. So check out the other groups, or some of the other groups as well, if they spoke to you when you were choosing. So okay, with the reunion card reversed, I'm kind of feeling like this is someone who wants a reunion with you, but maybe the reunion is not going to happen. So I'm kind of sensing that for many of you, this is an ex. This is someone you dated before, or maybe you didn't date them, but it was very flirty between you two, and I think it was kind of heading that in that direction. But I'm kind of sensing that it's probably not going to happen. But I'm gonna shuffle just one more card, one of these archetype cards, just to get like one more thing about this person. So one more hint about this person. Servant card. So this person could work in a service job, like something where they are providing a service to people, or serving. This person could have served in the army. This person could also be a tennis player, or like a badminton player, because they serve the ball, you know. But it could also be like this person works in a restaurant or somewhere where you serve So, yeah. But I think that's all I have for you. Group number 1, I hope this reading was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one. And have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 2. You chose this, the Cook's Tarot. Oh, the sun came out right away. So, but I'm going to do some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle the cards. This was not meant to happen, but I see that the sun came out already, and so this person who would say yes to dating you, this person might be a very tanned, because this baby, baby is a bit red though, but this person could have tanned skin or a bit of a sunburn right now. This person might have recently been on vacation or something, so that might be why this person has sunburn. But this person might also have a slightly childish kind of personality. Not childish, but childlike. Like, this person might have some childlike joy, where they might not see things in a super serious way. Like, this person might enjoy to kid around, make jokes, and this person might also be the type of person who would laugh even in situations where it might seem a bit misplaced or something, where this person might crack a joke at a serious interview, or at like a job interview where they need to show their best side. They might make a silly joke right in the middle of it, because I think this person might use jokes as kind of a defense mechanism, or a coping mechanism, or just a way to kind of get themselves out of an uncomfortable feeling. Like, whenever they feel uncomfortable, they crack a joke because it makes them feel a bit less awkward or something. And so this person seems very light, very easygoing. Yeah. I'm gonna do some channeling. So, Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 2, the people who will choose group number 2? Who would say yes if group number 2 asked them out? Okay, so I'm getting some names here, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm sensing a tailor, a sailor, a gaylord, a Mickey, Michael, something like that. I'm also sensing something about some kind of duality, especially when it comes to appearance. Like, I feel like this person might have like either like very dark hair and light blue eyes, so it kind of feels like a mismatch. Or this person could have very light hair and dark eyes, so it seems like it doesn't match up or something. I don't know. There could also be something about the skin tone and the hair feeling like a bit of a mismatch. Like, this person could have blonde hair and dark skin, or this person could have very, very, very dark hair, black hair and and very, very, very fair skin, so that it seems like a strange match. So yeah, so yeah, is there something more about this person? Of course, the names that I came up with before, like those are specific for some people. So if you don't know anyone with any of those names, then it's probably not that person. And even if you know somebody with that name, but if the rest of the reading doesn't add up with that name, then maybe it's not that person, but it still could be. But it's like, yeah, try to see if they're like, if you know someone with that name, then try to see if there's something else that comes up through the rest of this reading that will tell you that, okay, there's some confirmation that it's actually that person with that name. So, but yeah, I'm sensing this person could have a creative job, something where they create, where they are creative, like something where they use their creativity. This person could also have a job in linguistics or translation, or like something where they use language. I think this person might be very good with languages. So I'm also sensing that this person, like for some of you, this person could be a journalist, or studying to become a journalist, or studying to become a linguistic, or studying linguistics, or studying, yeah, English, or another language. This person could also be a singer-songwriter. I feel like this is a very positive person. Very light, very easy to laughter, very smiley, very enthusiastic. Can get a bit riled up sometimes, where they get so happy about something that they might start bouncing because they just get so excited about something. I think they show a lot of their excitement with their body. They might also make like a happy dance sometimes. This person, I don't know if I got to that before, but this person could also, for some of you, have the name Diana. I don't know if I got the Diana name. If that was something I came. I don't remember saying that in the chat during the channeling, so I don't know. But there's just. But I feel like this is someone who. This could be a male or a female. I'm kind of getting both in this. That for some of you this is a male, for some of you it's a female. But I feel like the common denominator is that this person gets very excited, shows their happiness very through their physical, through their body. Like they like to. This person might also like to be physical, like to hug people, like to put their hand on people's shoulder. So, like this person here, like the baby here, like this person is reaching out, like this, and reaching out, like they want to be hugged or taken up or picked up, or so there is something about some body language here that might seem a bit overly excited sometimes, or overly engaging, maybe especially for people who might be a bit more reserved when it comes to body language. Like they might, if you're one of those who are a bit more like a bit more private in your, like, that you like your private sphere to remain like somehow untouched, like, then maybe this person can seem a bit overwhelming, but this person's intentions are always pure. Like I don't think, and I don't think this person would want to overstep anyone's boundaries. But they might end up doing that sometimes, like where they might hug some people who don't like to be hugged, but but I feel like this person isn't like this person has pure intentions. Like I don't think this person is trying to make people uncomfortable. I feel like this person actually gets very sad whenever they make people uncomfortable. So but I kind of want to know if I could get like a card that kind of tells me the sort of connection you have with this person, like what, just to get a bit more. Okay, with the World card reversed, I feel like this person might be from your local area. Like, so maybe this person doesn't live very far away from you. So maybe you know this person from the local area, maybe from maybe this person lives nearby. I said that, I know, but this person could be a neighbor, like, yeah, could be a neighbor, could also work in the local grocery store, or this person could be someone who you take the bus with. Like if you take the bus to your school, you might take the same bus together or something, and you might talk when you take the bus together. Like there's just something about you two kind of seeing each other on a daily basis, or at least kind of frequently, like you bump into each other frequently. I know that for some of you, you kind of got confused by that information, because you thought you knew who I was talking about before, but now that I've said that this person is geographically close to you, it might have made some of you confused. I can kind of sense that you're not sure this is the right person, or the person that you thought it was at first. So this card here, even the world, it's reversed, and so when I see the world reversed, I kind of feel like it's like close. It's because the world is out there, and so it being reversed kind of makes me feel like it's closer to you. It's like more local, but this card could also mean that this person is just not a traveler, not someone who someone who likes to stay at home. And so maybe this person doesn't live close to you, or like I know that resonates with a lot of you, but I feel like for some of you that doesn't resonate. And in case it doesn't resonate, then this card could mean this person is just more of a homebody, like somebody who likes to be at home, likes to go on vacations in the local area wherever they live, and they don't like to maybe, yeah, like, yeah, they don't get out much, I guess. So yeah, with a Page of Swords reversed, I think this this person like this, like when it's upright, it's a woman who is cooking, and like the window is open, so there's all these leaves getting into the working space, and like kind of yeah, and this person is also wearing a raincoat inside. So maybe that was actually the sign that I had. Yeah, I was getting there. Took me some time, but yeah. So this person is wearing a raincoat inside, and so this card is reversed. So that kind of makes me think that this person never takes enough clothes on. So that might be a hint for some of you that the person who would say yes to you if you asked them out probably wears shorts, even though it's not nearly as nearly warm enough to go out in shorts, but they might do it anyways. Like they might just be kind of optimistic about the weather. Like, so they, like when they wake up in the morning, they think like if they just wear a t-shirt and shorts, then it's going to be good weather outside, and so they just believe in it, and hopefully it comes true. And so I think they are very optimistic, and they are probably not the type of person who plans for the worst case scenario. Like, they don't want to just wear a lot of clothes just in case it's bad weather outside. Like, they just would rather just freeze than sweat and feel warm. And so yeah, this person might never wear a jacket, or I think this person wears a jacket when it's like winter and really, really, really cold outside. But when it's summer and it's raining outside, they might still wear a t-shirt, and then the t-shirt just gets soaking wet, but then like it's gonna dry out. Like, it's not the end of the world. And I think this person just would rather just take the risk and see where it goes. And yeah. I'm gonna shuffle one of these archetype cards to get a bit more information about this person who would say yes to you if you asked them on a date or ask them out. Oh. So okay. The Virgin card, I think this person is very pure. This person has a very pure heart, and this person might be a bit afraid of getting hurt a bit. So I feel like that is probably, like, I feel like this person has had a crush on you for a while, but they might not have asked you out because they might be afraid of rejection. And that's maybe also why I don't know if this person is a virgin, but this person might have little experience with committed relationships. And I think the reason why they have that is because it's not because this person hasn't had the opportunities to get in. Like, this person has options, it's not that, but they just don't dare to take the step and actually ask a person out, maybe because they are afraid of rejection. And so I think that is why they are still like single, and why they haven't asked you out, and why they are waiting for you to ask them out, because they would say yes if you asked them out, but they wouldn't take initiative and ask you out first. There would be too much at stake. It would be too risky in a way. So with the rescuer card reversed, this person might not be this person is not a rescuer, but this person might need rescuing. So I don't know what this person needs rescuing from, but because I don't really think it's that serious. But I feel like, in a way, they see themselves as a charity case, and that nobody would want to be in a relationship with them. That's maybe also why they keep themselves single, because they feel like people can't that people only like them in small doses. Like that whenever they are together with someone for a bit longer than usual, they feel like people get tired of them. And I think this person might have felt that with friends. Like they've had friends where suddenly the friends got a bit tired of them, felt like they had enough of them. And so I think this person has had people walking away from them, kind of telling them that they don't have time or don't have the energy for maintaining this friendship or whatever. And I feel like this person brings so much to the table. This person is very, very positive, very optimistic, a very pure person. So I feel like this is actually uncalled for. I think this person is a bit misunderstood by people. Like people tend to feel like this person is too much, and I feel like it might be just because this person is extroverted. Like they like to talk, they like to make jokes, they like to they might be a bit loud sometimes, they might be a bit like they might also be a bit eager, they might hug too fast or be a bit touchy when they talk to people. They might use their hands but they there might be something about them that's very overwhelming to some people. Some people might find it a bit stressful to deal with this person, and I feel like that's very sad, because it's like nothing that this person does is meant to annoy people or frustrate people. Like this person doesn't want people to feel uncomfortable around them, but they just end up making people feel uncomfortable, and it's just not something they like. I feel like this person is actually, it's very sad for them because they don't know how to fix this. They just know that they somehow repel people or drive people away from them in some sense. Like that somehow they have something like. I don't know. It's, but with a child natural, I think this, or nature. Sorry, but I feel like this person is also very natural. Like they are very authentic, very genuine. They don't, and that is also what might startle people a bit. Like people don't expect someone who is so pure in the sense of like, because people usually get through life and they get filtered, they get censored, they get like we all have have been through the machine, and like the machine of life, and we're all like we've been through this constant changing our behavior, making it more appropriate, making it more consumable, and so I think this person just hasn't been through that. Like somehow this person might have been like this person might have grown up with like hippie parents who were all about just letting the children be their own people, their own person, like without interfering too much with the development of their personality. So this person might have had a very, like, they might have had the freedom to become exactly who they were supposed to be, and somehow that is considered a bit overwhelming to people. So yeah, but this person has like a great friendship with animals. Like this person is good with animals, very good at taming animals. This person might have a dog and they might take care of the dog really well. And like this person just has a very good natural spirit, like very, and I feel like that's also why animals flock towards this person. Like animals feel very comfortable around this person because this person is not pretending. Like this person is not every movement they make comes from genuine portrayal of their inner emotions. It's not forced, but it's not held back either. Like it's just how it's supposed to be. And so I think this person is a great person, but this person is very misunderstood, and not a lot of people like them. But I feel like you do. I feel like you actually have a soft spot for this person, and so this I feel like this connection here could be a match made in heaven, because this person needs someone who can see them for who they are and who accepts them and accepts all their mannerisms and all that. And this person is actually really funny. Like people tend to find this person's humor a bit inappropriate, because sometimes this person cracks jokes at inappropriate times, but it's more the timing that's off, but the joke is actually good. So this person just needs to work on his or her timing. So So yeah, and if like, I feel like you actually kind of, I feel like you have not just a soft spot for this person, but I feel like some of the feelings I'm getting from this person towards you is actually reciprocated. Like, I think, or I feel like it comes from both sides. I think you also like this person, and maybe you have even considered if like if this person is popular, or like popular with the opposite sex, or that I think you might feel like this person, that there might be competition for this person, which is not the case. It's actually the opposite. So like, there's really, like, a lot of people misunderstand this person, but I feel like you understand this person much better, and you see the beauty in this person, and or I feel like that's at least how, like, that's the energy I'm getting for many of you, is that you actually like this person, and so you shouldn't be afraid that there's too much competition, because even though you kind of, I feel like some of you might idolize this person because you find this person hilarious, but somehow other people don't see that side, like they don't see that side of this person. They don't realize how funny this person is, because they misunderstand the jokes, or don't really appreciate the jokes, and so there's not, like, yeah, so that's something. But yeah, but I think that's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one. And have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 3. You chose this Waite tarot deck, and I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 3, the people who will choose group number 3? Who would say yes if group number 3 asked them out on a date or something like that? I'm getting some names here. So Timmy, or Timberland, or I don't know if it's Timberland, but like something with timber in it. Like, I'm also sensing something like I know it's only resonating with some of you, like but I'm just getting these names here. So I'm also getting the name Lorelei, or like yeah, something with lodge, or lodge. Yeah, maybe lodge, or Lodgeland, or Lodge Field, or Lodge Free, or Lodge something, or Log, or Lucky, or Luke, or Lucas, or some, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some characteristics, or something that could help you determine who this is, if none of those names resonate with you. then like some common denominator, something that every one of you can resonate with, or where it feels like you know who this is if you get this information. So please, Spirit, can you give me that information that will make this person, the people watching, make group number 3, the people who are watching group number 3, know exactly who I'm talking about. This information for group number 3. This person could be 20 or 20 something, like 25, 23, 27, 20 something. This person could have been a scout when they were younger. This person might be really bad at tying their shoelaces, even though they have been a scout. But I feel like they always end up tying a knot that's too light or not firm enough, and so I feel like this person stops a lot, like right in the middle of walking. Then they stop to tie their shoelaces. Something else? Is there something else about this person? This person could be a heavy breather, and I know that is a bit of an annoying thing about this person, but not necessarily. I just feel like maybe this person has like this person takes really deep breaths, and that's a good thing. It's good to breathe all the way down to the the whatever floor, the I don't remember the name of it, but the diaphragm, the diaphragm or something. Yeah, but I feel like this person actually breathes very very deep down to their stomach. So this person could be this person could be a choir singer, like, or they might have done that when they were younger. Like they might have sung in a choir, like a church choir or something like that. So this is a giant Rider-Waite tarot deck, so it's really big. But I felt a strong urge to use these cards, even though they are not very practical. So yeah, but I'm gonna shuffle. I guess I have to just shuffle this way. I know this doesn't look very good, but it's whatever. So yeah, this person who would say yes to you if you ask them out. Something about this person. Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands reversed, King of Wands, and 2 of Swords. So with the 3 of Wands reversed, I feel like this person is this person is not very observant. This person could wear glasses because they might have they might have a very bad far like vision. Like they might not see very far out. Like they see better. They see things better when they are close up, like close to their eyes. But everything that's far away is blurry, and they can't see anything far away. So that is a very specific clue about this person. So if this person wears glasses, I think it's like it's to regulate the far away vision, so that the far away seems more easy to see. I know there are technical terms for this, but I don't know the technical terms for this in English. I know it in Danish and in Icelandic, but I don't know them in English. So yeah, bear with me. But yeah. So this person might not even wear glasses. They might just like they might need glasses, but they might have too much vanity, or like they might be too too like they might be afraid of people people not finding them attractive if they wear glasses. So I think, yeah, for some of you, if this person is not wearing glasses, I think they need it, but they don't. And so you could easily test this if you feel like you know who I'm talking about, but you don't feel completely even after this reading, if you don't feel like you're completely confirmed in who this is, if you feel like it's still a bit confusing, then maybe if you kind of feel like you maybe know who this person is, then ask them to tell you like what does that sign say, like far away, like what does that sign say, and if they don't know what the sign says because they can't see the sign, then that is a good sign that yeah then it is a good sign that it's the right person. This person should not be out in traffic though. Like I feel like it's not safe, but yeah, then again, like this, it's their life. They can make their choices, but it's really not good for them to not wear glasses. But yeah, with the King of Wands, I think this person could be this person could be a fire sign. So this person could be an Aries. This person could be a Sagittarius. Or this person could be a Leo. So this person could be very, could be slightly strict, or have a bit of a, like a duality to them, where they might come across as very loose and like laid back, but at the end of the day, they kind of want everything to be done in a certain way, like in their way. So they might tell people, "Oh, it's okay, like whatever, you can just do whatever," and they might seem very agreeable, but when the things that they have been talking to people about, when those things need to be executed, then this person stops right before right before like somebody hits the button. Like then they say no, we need to change everything. Like so yeah. but there's also something about like this person. This person could be slightly provocative sometimes. Like they might want to provoke people, not necessarily in an aggressive way, but they might test people. Like they like to test people's boundaries, or not necessarily boundaries, but they like to know what makes people tick and what makes people get off, or what makes people get like I don't know. It's so they might, yes, they might ask some slightly rude questions sometimes, and they do this intentionally, and they know they are being rude, but it's kind of like they want to see how the person reacts. They want to see if and this is not necessarily done maliciously, even though it sounds that way because it's intentional. So it sounds like they are, having evil intentions, but it's not evil intentions. It's like they are, or maybe it is. It's not necessarily evil, but it's like they do want to provoke people and kind of get people riled up. And I feel like it's maybe the rebel side of them. Like they have a rebel side where they, I kind of got that sense when I was channeling, and the whole thing about this person not knowing how to tie a proper knot, even though they've been a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout or whatever. Like they should know how to tie the knot, and I kind of got like a clarifying message about that, and I think this person just didn't want to. Like they didn't want to learn how to tie a proper knot back when they were a scout. And so it was kind of the rebellious side of them that was just like, I don't need to learn this. It's useless, and they just wanted to go against what the scout leader wanted them to do, and kind of test them and be like standing their ground and saying like, oh, I don't need to know, I don't need to learn whatever you're forcing me to learn, because I'm my own person. And so like that's and so I feel like this person might have always had this rebellious side of them where they question things. Like if people ask them to do something, they might question them and like ask them like why, or like they need to always know why people do the things they do, or like they and I think this person also sometimes likes to ask some questions that make people uncomfortable, but it's like they know they shouldn't, but they can't really stop themselves from doing it, because it's like this urge to do something that they shouldn't do. Like it's I just feel like this person doesn't like to be told what to do. And so this person just wants to do the opposite of the norm, and they don't want to follow any instructions or any guidelines. They like to make their own rules, and they like to question the status quo. And if people are being too comfortable in their ways, they like to question it, and kind of throw people out of their comfort zone, because they like to do that. They like to. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but yeah, but that's at least a sign to you about this person, who this person is. I know it's a bit like it sounds a bit negative, I know, and some of you might not be happy to hear this, but maybe you already know this person, and so maybe you already know that this person is like that, and so maybe it's good to get confirmation about that about the fact that this person wants to date you, but maybe some of you don't actually want to date this person, but of course this person would say yes to you if you ask them out, but that doesn't mean you need to ask them out. Like it, and I feel like for many of you, you know who I'm talking about, but you're not interested. So yeah. So if that's the case, maybe try to go back to the intro and see if there are any of the other groups that catch your eye as well. See if yeah, just because you could have other people who also want to date you. In this reading, I'm just covering this one person, but there might be others. So go back to the intro and see if some of the others also speak to you. So yeah, with the two of Swords, I feel like this person, I am gonna go a bit more into who this person is, because even though I've said some slightly negative things about this person, I feel like maybe I have been a bit too harsh on this person, because there is a part of this person that is quite balanced. I think this person, I feel like this person is maybe quite calm, even though they might seem a bit aggressive sometimes. Like it might seem very aggressive to constantly provoke people and get people riled up and make people angry at each other and create that sort of chaos. And I'm not saying that this person does it, but maybe it's more specific for some of you, and maybe it's not for all of you. But I feel like this person might not even do it consciously. Like they might do it subconsciously, where they don't even realize that they are doing it. So yeah, but I feel like at the end of the day, when they are alone on their own, I think they are very balanced. Like they are quite of course they are very headstrong, and they like things to be done their way. And so of course when they are alone by themselves, they are in a good state of mind, because they don't have anyone to tell them what to do. But I feel like this person would have a problem maybe being in a relationship, because they don't like anyone to regulate them or try to change them. And of course you shouldn't do that. Like no one should get in a relationship just to change the other person. You should want to get in a relationship because you like the person as they are right now, not who they could become in the future. And so if you don't like this person right now, then don't ask this person out, because it's like this person is not going to change, and that's okay. But yeah. I'm going to shuffle some of these archetype cards about this person who would say yes to group number 3. Okay, so with the victim card, reversed. It says, I'm going to read the shadow attributes as this card came out reversed. So the shadow attributes say, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So, yes, maybe a hint for you about this person is that this person might play the victim. They might, maybe sometimes also, like I'm also sensing that this person might not only play the victim, but they might also always portray themselves as the hero of every story that they tell. Like if you know this person and you have had conversations with this person, you might have noticed that in all of these stories, they are portrayed in a positive light and everybody else seems to be wrong. And it's like, I feel like that's like, I feel like the reality is somewhere in between. Like I don't think this person is always the villain of every story, but I don't think this person is always the hero of every story. I think this person might have a tendency to sometimes brag about themselves in a way that might not be completely in alignment with the truth. And I think this person might play the victim of, like, when this person talks about relationships or friendships that they had in the past that didn't work out, they might portray themselves as the victim of that story, that they did nothing wrong, but the other person did everything wrong, and that the other person just misunderstood everything, and that they had great intentions, but their intentions were just misunderstood by the other person. But I think it's not, like, I know I'm being very negative here, and I'm very sorry. I kind of want to make this reading as short as possible, because I just don't want to I don't want just to throw mud at this person and like and I don't want to affect your view on this person. If you feel like you know who this is, and if you actually like this person, then I don't want to affect your portrayal of this person, or how you know this person, because you might know this person in a much more personal way than I do, and like from just getting this information, I might have a more superficial view on this person, where maybe you know a more in-depth things about this person that might put this into perspective. Maybe this person went through something horrible as a child, and so maybe this person has a defense mechanism that makes them kind of repel other people, or kind of not repel, but like they might try deliberately to I don't know. I think they try to get people on a distance, and maybe they were in war or something. Like maybe they served in the military and went through some things that nobody needed to go through, and there might be some anger that in this person's body that they need to get out. And of course it doesn't really explain why they were a bit of a rebel when they were a child, but again, that might have just been their personality, that they might have been a bit of a rebel in a fun way, where it wasn't really hurting anyone. It was just fun and games, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I was a bit of a rebel when I was like a child. I refused to draw with like a we have to, like, when children draw in kindergarten and stuff like that, then they have to draw with like this plastic thing underneath, so that it doesn't go on the table. Like, if you end up drawing or over the lines of the paper, then and when I was very young, I refused to use that plastic thing because I was very, like, I don't know, like, very confident in my own abilities to draw within the lines, so I didn't feel like I had to, and it was such a silly thing to fight about, and it probably gave me a bit of a negative relationship with kindergarten teachers and all of that. But I think I had that rebel thing in some parts of my childhood. Then I grew out of it, and I think this person also grew out of it. But there might have happened something that made them a bit aggressive, something that made them a bit testy, because they went through something something horrible, and it might have made them kind of go back to that rebellious side of back to that rebellious energy that they probably grew out of. But then they might, I don't know. It's very hard to explain this, but I think this person, this person might have some steam that they need to get rid of, and they might use situations that aren't that serious. Like for instance, if this person gets drunk, they might try to start a fight with people, and they might use that opportunity, like the more light opportunity, where it's like you're out and there's like, and people are already kind of like all over the place, and so to do it in that setting is maybe not considered problematic, like from a social norm point of view, like. And maybe this person uses those opportunities to kind of get rid of that aggression that they have. Like, they need to get it out somehow, and I think they need an outlet for that. And I think they use arguments as an outlet for their anger, and that is better than punching someone. It's better to just ask someone some very rude questions than going physical. So I don't know, but I think this person has probably been through something very, and I feel like it could be war. I'm kind of getting that war vibe. So yeah. But I think that's all I have for you. Group number 3, I hope this reading was somewhat helpful, and have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 4, you chose this Sola Busca tarot deck, and I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 4, the people who will choose group number 4? Who would say yes to group number 4 if group number 4 asked them out on a date? okay, so I'm sensing that this is someone who repeats some words or kind of abuses some words, like they might say dope a lot or some other word, I don't know, but like they might say that their mother is dope and their teacher is dope and their school is dope and their food is dope and everything's dope or something like that. But it could also be another word, like that this person just keeps using in maybe every sentence. Like it's like this person is kind of married to this word. Like it's like this person needs to pay alimony or something like that, or that's how people feel about it. I think people feel like this person really is very keen on using this word to the point where it kind of feels like it's losing its meaning. Like people feel like it's getting repeated so much that they just feel like it doesn't sound like a word anymore. Like it, and so yeah. But I feel like people say it or people think it in a funny way or like in a fun way. Like they don't. It's not serious. Like people don't bully this person for it. They just kind of like to make jokes about it. And I feel like this person also is in on those jokes. Like this person can also joke about it themselves. Like this person is someone who can make themselves the butt of the joke, and they don't feel like they are too too good for that. Like they like to actually. I think this person actually would rather make themselves the butt of the joke instead of making somebody else the butt of the joke. So yeah. So that's a sign for you. Like that's something that, like if you know someone who uses like a specific word in like almost every sentence, and it's like, yeah, maybe also this person could say like a lot, like maybe abuse the word like I do, and yeah. So there's also something about I feel like this person is actually quite good at languages, which is kind of which makes it even more silly that this person kind of sticks to one word to describe everything, because they actually know a lot of other words that they could have used instead. But yeah, so I think this person actually has a quite broad vocabulary. They just don't use it. But it's like it is broad, and they are very good with languages. And I feel like this person also knows another language. Like this person has, this person might have a second language or a third language that they are almost fluent in, if not completely fluent in. This person could also know Hebrew, Hebrew or Greek, or like I don't know. It feels like a bit. It feels like a biblical language. I feel like this person could have some ties to Bible study, or this person might have went to a university that's very Christian, or like some kind of theological university, or just a Christian university that has a lot of other lot of educations that you can take in that university that don't have anything to do with theology or Christianity, but they might just consider themselves to be a Christian university, or a Jewish, or like something. I was just getting Christian now, but like it could also be another religion: Christian, Jewish, Muslim, like anything. But I feel like it's kind of a... It's a strange thing, because I feel like this person is like... I feel like this person is a bit more street smart than book smart, but I feel like this person might have just grown up with religion, and so it's just an integrated part of their life. So it's not necessarily that this person is indoctrinated towards religion, but it's more like this person is just embracing the religion that they grew up in, because they owe that religion a lot, because it was their whole childhood, and they also feel like a lot of who they are have been determined by the church or the religious community somehow. But yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles, so I feel like this is someone who works very hard. This is someone who likes to This is possibly someone who wants to be a teacher, or like who wants to... Like, I feel like this person might want to be a language teacher, English teacher, Hebrew teacher, teach people Greek, or teach people other languages. But I think this person wants that because they are very good with grammar and learning grammar, even though it's something that many people find very boring to do. But it's something that this person... I feel like this person just has the key to learning languages. Like, they know how to do it. They know that it's all about just keep practicing every day, and then one day you will be good at a language. And I think that's the sort of work that this person would put into learning a language. Like, they might they might have cracked the code to that, and so I think they want to teach others how to learn languages easier, in an easier way, or make it more accessible to people or something. But I'm also getting that there's something about theology, Bible study, something like that. So there's just a lot of different things here, but I feel like this person is in the university or has been in the university, might have recently finished an education or something like that. With the 9 of Swords, I think this person this person might be their own worst enemy. Like, they are very critical of themselves. They are maybe a bit of a perfectionist, and not necessarily to the point where they want everything to be perfect, but they want to push themselves. They want to push themselves to the limit, and they want, like they know they can't perform perfectly every day. Like, they know they can't. Like, they know that there's no such thing as perfect, but they know that if they just they know that if they just push themselves, then, like, at least they can tell themselves that they did everything in their power in order to get some result. Like, I feel like this person is also a bit of a workaholic. So yeah, but who else? Okay, so with the Four of Cups here, sorry, I was just like thinking about something else. Sorry, I got a bit distracted, but yeah, sorry, I'm just going back to, with the Four of Cups, this person, like, I think this person is a bit rejective, or towards I feel like there is something about this person where you could probably easily get the feeling that this person would reject you if you asked them out, because maybe they have a bit of a, like, maybe this person has told you about an incident they had, or a conversation they had with someone who was kind of coming on to them, and how uncomfortable they felt with that person being flirty with them, and putting their hands on their thighs and something like that. And so this person might have had a conversation with you that made you feel like you didn't want to ask them on a date, because you felt like this person has enough things to deal with. And maybe you also felt like this person sounded rejectful of any sort of flirty, romantic gesture. But I know this is specific for some of you. So if this doesn't resonate, then just close your ears for this part. But if this resonates with you, I think you might have miscalculated that situation, because I think what this person was actually trying to do was to, like, they were sharing this with you because they have a connection with you that they didn't have with that person who was coming on to them, and so it was different. Like, if you had asked this person out, they wouldn't have felt so uncomfortable, but it was just, they felt just uncomfortable because it was an undesired love offer that came to them, and they didn't know how to react to that. And so, and you should actually feel feel honored in a way that this person actually confided in you. And so you should remember that that actually serves as a very good indicator that this person is actually more fond of you than they were of that person they rejected. So the fact that you feel like this person would probably reject you, you're basing it on some proof that isn't actually valid. So yeah, but that's for those of you who have had a conversation with this person about an undesired flirting. So yeah, so with this card here, the Hierophant, I feel like this person could be a Taurus. So with this card here, even though it's the Hierophant, it actually has some Libra vibes as well. So it's kind of like justice vibes, because this person is holding like a scale. So, but I think so. I think this person could be Taurus or Libra. And this person could be a bit traditional. They might like traditional learning and going through the educational system and doing it the right way. This person could be the older sibling in the sibling group. So this person could have younger siblings who are a bit more rebellious than they are, and so they are always had to be the one doing everything in the right way and getting the and yeah. But this person might have a bit of an allergy when it. They might be a bit allergic to people complaining. They might also have allergies, like not necessarily in a metaphorical, symbolic way. Like they might actually have allergies, but this person could be a bit allergic to complaining. People who complain about how hard they have had, how hard their life has been, or something like that. And that might not sound very empathetic, but I think it's just this person is a bit like, this person doesn't like excuses. Like they feel like everyone can actually do everything they set their mind to if they just put in all the hard work. And remember that this is a workaholic. So this person might not have great understanding of people who are not workaholics. So they don't really understand what's holding people back and what's making people what's I think this person kind of feels like everybody just needs to suck it up or something, and it's a bit of a but that's also because this person is doing so much. Like I think this person works like this person might study, and they might have a job on the side, and they might have like a lot of projects that they do also in their spare time that also take a lot of energy, and like they might also tutor and mentor students, and like they might have such a heavy workload that they just feel like everyone who complains about just only studying without having to work like full time while still studying, like all those who don't have to do that, they just don't have a lot of like sympathy for them, because they feel like they don't have it as hard as they make it out to be, or it's not as hard as they make it out to be, or something like that. So, but this person is very like, this person is a doer, this person is a fixer, this person likes to just get things going. Like, this person is not someone who procrastinates. This is someone who just likes to be active, likes to be proactive. Like, they like to just get things done. And I think, like, I think this person would want to date you. They would say yes if you ask them. And I feel like it's actually a bit of a... it's actually a bit of a privilege. Maybe not for all of you. Maybe for some of you who are listening to this reading, you might feel like you know this person, but it's not your type. So for me to say it's a privilege is kind of like a bit... like, some of you might find that a bit sickening or something, but I don't know. I'm just reading your energy, but for the majority of you, I think you actually have an interest for this person. I think you are interested in getting to know this person better, and you would probably want to date this person. But I feel like the reason why it was a privilege that is because I don't think this person says yes to just anyone. Like, this person is picky. They like to pick and choose, and that's also why this person rejected that person who was coming on to them, because they have high standards, but I feel like you fit this person's high standards, so that's pretty cool. But again, if you're not interested in this person and you find this person icky or yucky or whatever, I don't know. But if you're not attracted to this person, then of course don't ask this person out. But I feel like I just wanted to let you know that this person would say yes if you asked them. So, but yeah. But I think that's all I have for you, group number 4. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you. Have a great day. And if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one. And have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 5. You chose this Rota Mundi tarot deck, and I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 5, the people who will choose group number 5? Who would say yes to group number 5 if they asked them out? If group number 5 asked them out, who would say yes? Which person in their environment would say yes to them if they asked them out? Can you give me a feature for this person, something about this person? This person could have freckles or sunburn This person might have a bit of a cheeky smile. I'm getting something about a snake, so, or a serpent, or like something, and it makes me think about Slytherin, and so this person could have some features. This person might be very fair-skinned and this person might have white hair or red hair. I know it's mostly white hair in with the Malfoy and all of that in Harry Potter. I'm just using that reference because that was something that came through. So yeah, very light, fair skin. I'm sensing. It might not be for all of you, but this. This person could have a name that starts with S and SH, which I feel like isn't very usual. So this person could have a name like, I can't really think of any like SH names. I don't know. This person could. This person doesn't have to have light skin, but I am also sensing that the Slytherin thing. This person could have a bit of a villain look, where they look a bit, look a bit grimy, a bit like rough around the edges, a bit grudgy, slightly punk look or something. I don't know. And also this person could have a bit of a personality that might, like, in the best way possible, this person might like, I don't think this person has like a Slytherin vibe. I don't know if that's even a bad thing though, because like I now, like, we all just think about Malfoy and all of that, but and the gang, and I don't know, but I guess there were probably also good Slytherin people, like and they were also kind of misunderstood, some of them, like Malfoy kind of ended up like starting out as the villain, actually ending up as the hero or something. I don't really, I'm not a Potterhead, so please bear with me, because I don't really remember what happened, and I haven't read the books. I just watched the movies, and it's a long time ago, so it's it might not be very fresh in my mind, but yeah. And so I feel like this person might be a bit misunderstood. People might assume that this person is a bit dark and mysterious, and and that this person doesn't play well with others, or like that this person likes to be a loner, or likes to go around walking around alone and doesn't like to interact with other people. So this person could just be an introvert, a misunderstood introvert that people just assume just don't like other people. But I don't think this person doesn't like other people. I think this person just wants to rewind and charge their battery, and so they like to do that on their own, because then they don't have to constantly perform, and yeah, that maybe it's a bit stressful for this person to interact with people. So it's yeah. But yeah, I feel like this person would say yes to you if you asked them out. I think they would also like. I think it would come as a surprise to this person if you, and I think like maybe that would also come as a surprise to you, because maybe you haven't been thinking about this person in a romantic way. I don't know, maybe you have, but I think this person would assume that it was a joke or something, because I think this person just has a bad reputation, and so they just don't really trust other people, and they kind of have the sense that people don't like this person, and or that the people keep a distance from them, and I don't know. So I think they would be very surprised if you ask them out, and they would say yes. But yeah, but I'm gonna shuffle and see what the cards have to say about this. Okay, so this was a bit too many cards, so I'm just gonna take this one and then I'm gonna shuffle again. So with the Chariot reversed, this person is not someone who likes to make a scene. This is not someone who likes to put on a show. This person does not like being in the spotlight. This is someone who likes to kind of, yeah, this person likes to blend in with the furniture. They like to be, like, even though they kind of like to show their personality, maybe through their look, or like, I think they might sometimes wear some clothes that might show people their taste in music or something like that. Maybe they have like some band shirts, like or something like that. But I feel like they don't actually want attention. They don't want to draw attention to themselves. They just want. They kind of want people to leave them alone. So, but it's not because they don't like people. It's just that they don't like the attention that people give them. So. I'm going to shuffle a bit more about this person who would say yes to you. Something unique about this person. I want something unique about this person that would help you really pinpoint who this is, so that you have no doubt in your mind about who this person is. Okay, so with the kingdom of God reversed, this person might be an atheist. They might be. They could even be a Satanist for some of you. Very rare. Very. I know it's not for. It's very specific information for some of you, but for others of you, I just feel like this is an atheist. They don't like religion. They don't like. They might feel like religion is a bit of a like a indoctrination, where it's like they feel like it's robbing people of free will, or something. I don't know. Or making people have an excuse for their actions, or that maybe they feel like it's a bit of a cop-out to just ask for forgiveness afterwards instead of just thinking about what you do. And also I think this person does not believe in a heaven or an afterlife, because I think this person believes that the whole idea of an afterlife is actually limiting people and making people less keen on making something out of the life that they have right now, and that it actually goes against many of the religious sayings about making heaven on earth, when people are so fixated on heaven that they forget that the heaven is supposed to be created on earth, and something like that. And I think this person just doesn't like the whole practice of religion. This person doesn't like priests. This person doesn't like the whole organization. I feel like this person sees it as like organized rape or like something like that, and feels I don't know. I think this person is thinking about how the Catholic Church has a tendency to, has had a lot of incidents with young children, and there are a lot of problems with religion, and I think this person just has a strong opinion about that, it seems. So with this also being I don't know if this is I don't know if this is Seven of Cups or if it's King of Cups, because there's the K, but I guess I'm gonna read it as both. I think it is Seven of Cups because it's like 7 cups on the card, but yeah, I think it also, like, it does say Kingdom of God, so there is the king aspect in it also. So with the King of Cups, I think this person, in the Rider-Waite, the King of Cups actually appears with snake eyes, the eyes that kind of resemble snake eyes, like they are yellow, and there's like the could he actually also look a bit like cat eyes, now that I think of it? I've just always thought of it as snake eyes, but I think this person could, this person could have yellowy eyes. That's of course not good. If the white part of the eyes are yellow, usually not a great sign. But besides the risk of liver damage or whatever, like I feel like that there could also be something about the iris or being slightly yellow. So this person could have yellowy iris. But I'm also kind of getting more about the snake, because this person could have some features that resemble a snake in some sense. Of course, the snake is a bit sneaky, but so this person could sneak around a bit. Like they might have a tendency to be able to be in a room with other people and people don't even notice that they are there. Like, and they might be able to go to a party and sneak out the back door, and nobody notice. And it's not because people don't like their company, it's just that people just don't see them sneak out. And yeah, I guess when I think of the snake, I also kind of think of Loki in Norse mythology. And of course, the actor that plays Loki in the Avengers or whatever movies, this person could have a resemblance to that person. Like they might look a bit like that person. Of course, the person is also quite fair-skinned. Don't have freckles though. Isn't this the group with the freckles? But I don't know. Maybe the freckles aren't. But they could be for some of you. I don't know. But yeah. I'm also sensing that this, if it's 7 of Cups, it could indicate some that this person is a bit dreamy, a bit like this person might daydream a lot. Like they might be far gone sometimes. Like they might kind of dissociate. Like sometimes they just seem to not be inside their body. Like there's nobody there because this person has has like astro traveled somewhere else or something. I don't know. This person could be able to do astro traveling. But like I think this person also just starts thinking about something else, and then they just they just zone out and end up seeming kind of hard to get in contact with, like because they are so far in their own thoughts. Okay, so with the masculine triangle, which is 9 of Pentacles, this says Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So this person might have the name Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, but don't have to. But it's just it came on the card, so I don't know, but it might. But I'm also getting with the 9 of Pentacles that this person is very independent. This person likes to do things on their own. They don't like to work in teams. They don't like to study in teams. They like to just do everything on their own. They don't believe that people can help them. They don't believe that there are that anything can be better if it's done in a team. I think this person does not believe in anything being organized, like organized anything, and even teamwork. Like I don't think this person believes in creating a team and working together in that team. Like they believe that it's maybe a bit limiting and kind of ends up being less productive than if just everybody just figured out how to do things on their own. So yeah, this person could be a bit of an individualist. I'm going to shuffle some of these Gypsy Oracle cards just to get one more, like, get some more information about this person who would say yes to you. Okay, so with the sweetheart card being reversed, this is not a sweetheart, and this is probably not someone who would call you sweetheart. Like this person, I also feel like calling somebody sweetheart is a bit demeaning in a way. Like it's so. I think this person is very respectful of people and don't really call them condescending names. And I think also the whole thing about giving people pet names or something like that, it's just not this person's style. I think this person just feels like it's a bit awkward to do, and like they don't really feel like they don't think they can pull it off. Like they wouldn't call you love or something like that because they feel like that would like they wouldn't pat you on the head, and like I kind of feel like they would kind of consider it to be the same thing to kind of pat you on the head as to call you love or sweetheart or something like that. Like I think this person actually is very respectful of like especially of women, and this person could also be a woman, but like they just don't like the whole I think this is also someone who is reading a love note or a letter or whatever. Like, and I think this person might also be kind of bad at texting back. Like, maybe if you have texted this person and they didn't text you back, maybe you believe that they just don't want anything to do with you, and that's a fair assumption, but I think that's not what this person thinks of. Like whenever they don't text someone back, it's not that serious. It's just sometimes they just feel like if there's not a question, if there's not a question mark in the text, they don't know if they are supposed to respond. Like they feel like so if you have texted this person something that seemed more like a statement, then they might have just liked it or something like that, just to show you that they have read it, but they don't know or they don't feel like they need to respond to it as there's no question to reply to. And I think this person is a bit pragmatic, a bit like they I think they would text you back if you asked them a question. But they might not find any urgency in texting back if it's just like if you just wrote something like that you like I don't know, if you texted them that you had a nice time with them. I know that you probably expect them to say that they had a nice time with you too, but it's like this person might have a hard time kind of navigating through what are they supposed to reply to and what should they just leave be. Like they don't know like, of course, it would have been nice for them to say, like, I feel the same way, or like whatever. But it's like they don't like, if there's no question, then there's no urgency in their mind. Like, then it's just fluff. It's just extra stuff that isn't really that doesn't really have direction. Like, there's no direction in it. Like, it's not. It's just courtesy. It's just. I don't know. So, with the room card, I feel like this person might have a very antique sort of style when they style their apartment or their house. Like, they might, like, if you have been to this person's house, you might have noticed that this person has a lot of antiquities, a lot of old furniture, a lot of heirlooms, and like they like things from the past. They like they might have a globe that's also like a bar, so that you can like open up the globe, and then there's like alcohol. And I don't know, but that's very specific for some of you. Like, not a globe, but a globus. Sorry. Yeah. But I think that's all I have for you. Group number 5. I hope this reading was helpful, and have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 6. You chose this Aleister Crowley's Thoth Tarot, and I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So, Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 6, the people who will choose group number 6? Who would want to date group number 6? Okay, so I'm sensing, this person is someone who's old school, traditional, likes to wear suits, or vests and suits, and kind of old school clothes, maybe, or old fashioned. This is someone who would like. This is someone who might smoke a pipe. This person might have round glasses, but it might not be for all of you. But it might be someone who has round glasses, or just glasses. But this person doesn't have to have glasses. But I feel like this person is someone who, like, if they had glasses, I think they would kind of be into like styling their glasses in different ways, and like wearing different types of glasses, like kind of also a bit daring when it comes to the choices of glasses. Like, they might wear some really round glasses, or some more cheeky glasses where it's like a bit like they might be misshaped, like maybe one side being round and the other side being squared, and so it, like, I don't know, I think this person kind of has fun with it, but I think this person does usually like just to have a traditional sort of look, but they kind of also have some quirks, or some things that they like to play around with. But I think I think this person has like this person likes the I think this person might have tailored suits and shoes made of a shoemaker, and like they like craftsmanship, like they like good craftsmanship, and I think they appreciate people who actually put in a lot of effort and create beautiful things and are a master of their craft. And I think they like the idea of just everybody having their expertise. Like shoemakers are brilliant at making shoes, and yeah, tailors are masters at tailoring suits, and like that everybody has their field of expertise and that people stand by it, and they don't. I think this person doesn't like the whole idea of big stores, like big stores with different things that they sell, because this person feels like then the soul gets out of the product. Like there's no soul in the product. That you just get things made in China that and you're just buying it from a middleman. And I think this person just doesn't like that whole thing. And I think this person likes to just know the person who has created the thing that they wear, or like and I think this person likes to invest in local businesses and small businesses and and I think this person is someone who just really likes things that seem more traditional, like but where it's more but I feel like this person also likes to go to like a barber and likes to and like they have a local barber who can do the things that they want, and I think this person might have something with their beard. I think this person has a beard and is very very specific about it. Like they want their beard to be in a certain way, and they want their hair to be done in a certain way, and they feel like only their barber shop at the end of the road, or like somewhere, like they feel like that barber shop is the only barber shop that can actually get it right or something, and so they like to actually put in their money into these local businesses also, and they wouldn't go to someone who I don't know, it's I feel like this is a bit strange, but I feel like this person wouldn't go to a female hair salon and get their hair like I think that's actually kind of normal for men to not want that, but I think this person just likes that it's separate because they feel like it's completely different, a different practice that men get when they are at a barber shop, and that the people working in a barber shop have a different field of expertise than women who work in a hair salon, or men who work in a hair salon. This person isn't like gender. I feel like this person doesn't really think about it in a gender separating way, or like separating the genders into. I don't think this person wants that. I think this person just likes that people stay in their field and doesn't I don't know, but yeah, I think but I want something specific about this person, something a bit more specific, something that is a common denominator for all of you, so that all of you will know exactly who this is after this clue has been brought to them, and I'm gonna shuffle and see if the cards can give me that clue, some feature or something about this person. Okay, so with the Sun card, this person is this person could be tanned or dark skinned, and this person could also just be a very light person, very bright person, and also I feel like this person is smart, but they know their expertise, and so that's also a thing. They don't talk about something that they don't know, or they try not to. Sometimes they end up doing it, and then like I think they regret it later. But I feel like they kind of have maybe a bit of a limited, like not a limited, but a narrow field of expertise. Something that is a bit of a niche, something that they know everything about, and maybe not a lot of people on this planet knows as much about this very narrow field as this person does, and so that's kind of special. So I think this person is a master of their own craft, and that is also why they look for that in other. Like they hold other people up to the same standard as they hold themselves up to. Like they want to excel at their niche, and they expect everybody else to excel at their niche. And I think, but with the Sun card, this person is an optimist. This person is also someone who likes to be outside. This person is not a homebody. This is not someone who likes to just sit on the couch and be at home. This is someone who likes to go out and probably also knows a lot of people. This person seems very social, and so I think they like to go out and like talk to some of the local businesses, like talk to the people behind the counter, converse with them. And I think this person might be a part. This person might take part in some kind of local business community, like where local businesses come together and have some social events and have some meetings and get some discounts from each other or something. And I think, and that kind of makes me think that this person has a local business on their own. Like they might have a small business, something that they do, some service that they provide, some product that they make. I don't know. And I think they like to go out, like to just talk to people. I think this person is an extrovert. They believe in they believe in working together and being a unit and creating a small town or small like community within the community and being like very hands-on. And I think this person also takes part in maybe local politics. And so I don't know how you know this person or where, but maybe you come to maybe you're a customer and they or maybe they come into your shop, or maybe you come into their shop, or like maybe I don't know, but I feel like if you ask this person out, they would say yes. So yeah. But I'm going to shuffle a bit more about this person. This person who would say yes to going on a date with you. Okay, so with the art card, this is temperance. I think this person might be into art, or they might be very artsy, a very artsy person. So this person could be like their craft could have something to do with art. Like they might create some kind of art that they sell to people. Like they might create their own jewelry that they create themselves, or they might create some paintings, like paint some paintings, or some sculptures, or something like that. But I'm also sensing that this is someone who, yeah, this person could also be a bartender, or just very good at, good at making cocktails. Could be very good at their craft. If they are a bartender, they might be a very like high-end bartender, or like they might be very skilled at bartending, but they might bartend at the local bar, but they might have gotten their education. Like they might have an actual education in creating cocktails, that they might have gotten like, and so they might be a bit overqualified to be a bartender, but they don't see it that way, because they just see it as such a privilege to be able to give people a Class A experience, even people from the local community. Like it, yeah, they should also get that. Like it shouldn't just be people who live in the big cities or like something like that. Sometimes, or in the right parts of the city or something like that. It's so. With the Devil card, I feel like this person could be a Capricorn. With the Four of Wands, it says completion, and I feel like with this card, like I think this person, like this is also just Four of Wands, and Four of Wands is about like someone who, yeah, I guess I would describe this person as someone who likes to. Sorry, I have a bit of a headache, so like that's why I'm like, yeah. But this is someone who likes to celebrate the small things in life. Someone who doesn't. Yeah, I said a bit of a headache, but like it's full on migraine. But I'm not here to complain about my own. Yeah, but. Yeah, I feel like this person likes to celebrate, likes to create joy, likes to create memories. It might also, like with this card being kind of a homecoming card, could kind of make me feel like this person comes from your local, like not necessarily your local area right now, but maybe from your hometown where you grew up. But I'm not sure about that, but I am kind of sensing that maybe this is someone you grew up with, or maybe you knew this person's parents, or something like that. But yeah. But with the completion, word completion, it kind of makes me think of like been there, done that. And so I don't know if this is someone you have dated in the past, but it wasn't for you. But maybe this person still wants a second chance with you if they were offered a second chance with you. But that's maybe specific for some of you, maybe not all of you. So yeah. This person might also be quite abundant. So I think this person does very good for themselves. Like they do have a good salary, like they have a good income, steady income, and their business might be quite lucrative. So yeah. But of course, if you have been there, done that, then there might not be a point in going back. So, but that's for you to decide. But this person definitely would be open for a second chance with you. Yeah. But I think that's all I have for you. Group number 6. I hope this reading was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one. And have a great day, and bye. Hello, group number 7. You chose this Tarot deck. And I'm going to start with some channeling, and then I'm going to shuffle these cards for you. So I'm going to do the channeling now. So, Spirit, can you answer this question for group number 7? The people who will choose group number 7. Who would say yes to group number 7 if group number 7 asked them out? Okay, so I feel like a lot of people would say yes to you. I think you have a lot of options out there. But I'm going to try to narrow it down to just the most relevant ones. So I feel like there's one who owns a motorcycle, who is into you, and would definitely say yes if you asked this person out. Is there more about this motorcycle person? I feel like this is someone who collects LPs. But I kind of want one other option for you. Someone who's not the motorcycle person who collects LPs. Who else is also interested or would say yes if group number 7 asked them out? This is a bit of a lighter brighter, not brighter in the sense of smart, but someone who's more colorful, someone who is more jolly. I feel like the motorcycle guy is a bit more dark, or a bit more, dark and mysterious kind of person. And I feel like there is another one who's just a bit more goofy. But I feel like both of them are maybe relevant options here. So, but yeah, they definitely both would say yes to you. But I'm gonna try to get a bit more info. Now I have 2 people here, and I'm gonna try to get more info about both of them. So I'm gonna start with the motorcycle person. A bit more hints about this motorcycle person. Okay, so with 6 of air, which is 6 of swords, this is someone who likes to... I would describe this person as someone who likes to be outside, someone who likes to travel, possibly also likes to kind of escape situations. I don't think this person likes to travel, but I think this person likes to move a lot. I think they don't like to be in one place all their life. I think this person has lived very many places in their life. They have hopped from one place to another, and I think this person is a bit rootless. Like, they don't have roots anywhere. Like, they feel like they could live anywhere in the world, and they would feel at home because they feel at home in themselves. And so, as long as they feel at home in themselves, they can feel at home everywhere, anywhere in the world. So this person has kind of like a gypsy vibes, but also kind of like Jewish also, like this sense of moving forward, moving on, like not settling down. And of course there were a reason why Jewish people and also gypsies didn't settle down, and it's a sad history of them just not being able to. But I feel like with this person it's more like some feeling inside of them where they just feel like whenever they can sense when they have had enough of a place, like when a place starts to feel too narrow, like they've seen everything, they've experienced everything that place has to offer, there's nothing more to explore, nothing more to discover, and then they just want to move on to the next place and see if there's something they can explore there, something new to experience. And I think they get tired of seeing the same faces all the time, seeing the same houses, seeing the same places, seeing everything. Just be like, yeah. And I think they also don't like it when they go to the grocery store and they know everyone in the grocery store, or they don't like that whole feeling of always running into someone that they know, because it's also very time consuming to always have to talk to everyone on your way. Like if you're walking to work and you have to stop every time you meet someone that you know, and especially if you live in a very small town where you know everybody, it's kind of it can, like, that can be very overwhelming to some people, and some people love it, but other people find it very, like, very claustrophobic in a way. So I think this person is that way. I think this person gets claustrophobic easily when they feel like things are narrowing into them, like they feel like they can't go anywhere where they are completely free to be who they are, and where they are, because when you know a lot of people in a town, it doesn't give a lot of wiggle room for growth, because you feel like you can't grow because people around you always see you as the person you were before. Like, they will always keep you inside that box, and they will stand by the first impression they had of you. And if the first impression they had of you was bad, and you then grow and develop as a person, they will just keep you in that first impression and keep, yeah. And I think this person just likes to move on and start afresh, because then they can also try on this new persona, like starting a new chapter, like a new year, new me, kind of feeling. And I think this person likes to do that, and so they might choose to move to a different city every year just to be a different version of themselves and feel free to be that version, the person that they want to be. When they I feel like they have to move every time. So yeah, this person is a bit like, yeah, a bit restless. So I'm gonna shuffle some of these archetype cards about this motorcycle person. Hermit. So this person is, this person is a bit of a hermit. This person likes being alone. They are maybe a bit of a lone wolf. They are a bit of like a like a cowboy who like goes from city to city, like always just moving, and like in a way, I think this person has like a bit of an imposter syndrome, because I think this person feels like, and I feel like I kind of, like, it kind of makes sense. It's maybe not imposter syndrome, because it kind of it's kind of understandable, because I think this person feels a bit like they are kidding everyone, they are fooling everyone, and then like everywhere they go, they feel like they are fooling everyone, and then as soon as people kind of catch them in the act, like when people realize that they are fooling them, if people start catching on to something and like kind of smelling it out on them, like noticing that they are not who they say they are, they get a bit nervous, and then they just escape. Like they move away so that they don't have to deal with that. And it might not be that people actually notice anything about them, but it's more like their own paranoid feeling that people are onto them, that people can smell it on them, that they are not who they say they are. And I think they are who they say they are. They are just a version of themselves that they, like, sometimes they put on a bit of a persona, and it's not necessarily that this persona is different from who they truly are. I think it's just versions of themselves that they are trying out, and they like to just start afresh so that they can try a new version. And sometimes we're born into into a family who believes we are one way, and then like when we move away from home, we realize that maybe the person that we have been brought up to become might not be the person that we would have become if we hadn't had people around who saw us that way. And so we, in order to break out of that, we might start afresh and move very far away from our hometown in order to see if we can try out a different persona, a personality or a representation of ourselves that's maybe a bit foreign from, or very different from the one that we had growing up. But it's a way to, but it might not be like a false persona. It might just be different aspects of ourselves that we haven't been able to get out, or that haven't. Yeah, I know this is probably boring all of you, because that was not what you came here to hear. So, but I think this person, this person might have imposter syndrome after all, because I don't think this person is lying to people or kidding people or kidding themselves or anybody, because this person is who they portray themselves as. They're just different versions. This person might have gone through a time period where they tried out where they, I know this is very specific for some of you, but this person might have tried transitioning to the opposite gender at some point. I know it's very specific for some of you, but it might have, I think this person might have gone away from that. But it's still a part of them. Like it's even if they have moved on from that idea, like it's a part of their personal makeup, like their personal, the way that they and it's just that maybe this person tried it out for a year or something, but it moved on from that because then they tried out different things. But all these things are still parts of them that just haven't been able to come out. Maybe because they were brought up in a very, very strict household where everybody had to do everything the right way. And so maybe they felt a bit like they were too big for the house. Like they might have had a house growing up and they just felt like they felt claustrophobic inside of it because they felt like they had this big personality that had great many aspects to it that just didn't have a voice. Like there wasn't a voice for that sort of thing. Like they didn't have the opportunity to try out these different parts of them. They didn't have a healthy outlet for it. And so I think since then, I think they have tried to every year try to have like an outlet for all of these parts of them that haven't been able to come out. And I don't know. It's I know that this motorcycle guy, like if it's a guy, might also be compensating for something. But I don't know. Like, of course, a motorcycle guy can also be have had a phase where they were transitioning. But it's all just, this person is a, like, that might have been offensive. Sorry. Of course you can. Of course that's not like opposites. Like and of course it could still. This could even be a female, and like so. I don't know. And I'm not saying that people who transition, that they just grew up in a too strict household, and that's why they transition when they get like that. I'm not saying that at all. Like that, I'm just saying that in this context right here, specifically for this type of situation. So. For this person, yeah. But I'm gonna get a bit more information about the second guy, or the second person, the second girl or guy. I don't know the gender. This other person, who is the more joyful, colorful person. So with the seven of air, seven of swords, I think this person, the more joyous person, is maybe kind of like this person has some similarities with the other person. So maybe you have. Like maybe the people who are attracted to you are maybe the same type of people, which isn't that unusual. But this like there's also the whole thing about the goth and the colorful goth, like that's a thing. I feel like that's maybe the thing here. Like I think this person is very colorful, very joyful, but they might have some, like they have that, like they might like punk and goth and heavy metal and stuff like that. They might also have a lot of tattoos, and this person might also have tattoos, but this person might have mostly black tattoos, where maybe this person has colorful tattoos, a lot of colors in them, but they might cover the whole body, but they are just colorful tattoos. So yeah. And I don't think this person has the whole claustrophobia, feeling like they have to move all the time because they can't settle down. I don't think this person has that, but I think this person has no problem settling down, but they do have a lot of chaos inside of them that makes them want to escape, but they might not escape physically like this person does. Like every time this person gets uncomfortable, they just move to a different city. What this person does is they find other types of escapism, like they might do drugs, or they might, drop acid. That's also doing drugs. But they might be more, I feel like this person might be a druggie, and that's not good news, but you probably know this person, and you know that this person has a problem with that, and that this person is a bit experimental and likes to try different things, and likes to, get a bit colorful with that also. Like, trying through mushrooms and acid and LSD and all of, like, this person seems like someone who likes to try everything that could alter their or make it so that they aren't present completely. Some kind of escapism. Could also be a TV show, enthusiast, like someone who likes to watch a lot of television, likes to like binge watch Netflix shows and HBO shows and all of that. They just watch like a whole season in a day or something of some and kind of get carried away in a TV show and escape into a TV show. And with this card here, it's not a tarot card, but it is a phoenix that's being attacked by a tiger. And there's a dwarf here. This kind of makes me think of Dungeons and Dragons, so this person could be a bit of a nerd too. Not that it's nerdy to like Dungeons and Dragons. I know everybody can play Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't have to just be nerds. It's a fun social game that can be inclusive for everyone. Like, But I am. I feel like this person also just has a very great imagination. This person probably likes fantasy and Lord of the Rings and all of that. They might be like a super fan of Lord of the Rings. Might have all the toys for Lord of the Rings. Those, but not the Hobbit toys because they are ugly or something. But the Lord of the Rings, that's something they like. Awesome. Yeah, the whole figurines game, like where they have to be in the box because if they are taken out of the box, they lose their value or something. But yeah, I think this person might also be into sci-fi, like Star Trek. So yeah, and I think this person would definitely say yes to you. I think this person would be quite surprised if you asked them out. I think they would feel like they probably wouldn't see it coming. Like I think they wouldn't assume that you thought they were your. I don't think they think they are your type, your typical type. I think they might even feel like this is a bit of a mismatch if you two were to go out on a date. I think this person would feel like they wouldn't know what to talk to you about. And so I think that would kind of be scary to them, but they would say yes because you're a very beautiful person and you're very attractive, and so I think they would feel like they would be a fool not to say yes. Like if they didn't say yes, they would regret that afterwards, and that would be their biggest mistake in their life. Like they would have to give it a shot, but I think it would kind of make them nervous because they wouldn't know how to impress you, and so that. But yeah. But I think that's all I have for you. Group number 7. I hope this reading was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal reading from me, check the description box below for more information on how to get one. And have a great day, and bye.